Michael was just an ordinary man living in a small town in the United States. He wasn't rich, and he wasn't famous. But he had something many people dream of: a loving wife, a young daughter, and a stable job that paid the bills. Every morning, he would wake up early, make coffee, and kiss his daughter goodbye before heading to work. Life felt simple, but complete. Until one day, everything changed. The company he worked for suddenly shut down. No warning, no backup plan. Just like that, his job was gone. At first, Michael tried to stay strong. "It's okay," he told his family. "I'll find something else." But weeks turned into months, and nothing came. Bills started piling up, savings slowly disappeared, and the stress began to take over his life. Then came the worst day of all. Michael lost his home. Standing outside with just a few bags and his broken dreams, he felt something inside him collapse. He had failed, not just himself, but the people he loved the most. That night, sitting alone on a cold sidewalk, he looked up at the dark sky. For the first time in his life, he prayed, "God, I don't know if you're listening, but I can't do this anymore. Please, help me." There was no voice, no sudden miracle, just silence. Michael lowered his head and closed his eyes. The next morning, something unexpected happened. A stranger approached him. The man looked ordinary, nothing special, but there was kindness in his eyes. He handed Michael a warm cup of coffee and a small bag of food. Michael hesitated. "Why are you helping me?" he asked. The stranger smiled and said softly, "Because someone once helped me, when I needed it the most." Then he added one sentence that Michael would never forget. "God hasn't forgotten you." Those words stayed in Michael's mind all day. Later that afternoon, the stranger returned and offered him a small job at a nearby store. It wasn't much, but it was something. Michael accepted. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, life began to change. He found a small place to stay. He started saving money again. And for the first time in a long while, he felt hope. But the biggest change wasn't outside. It was inside him. Michael began to see things differently. He realized that maybe God didn't answer his prayer in a loud, dramatic way. Maybe God answered through people, through kindness, through small opportunities, through moments that didn't seem important at first, but changed everything. Years later, Michael rebuilt his life. He wasn't the same man anymore. He was stronger, kinder, more grateful. And he made a promise to himself that he would become the answer to someone else's prayer. So whenever he saw someone struggling, he would stop. He would help. And when they asked him, "Why are you doing this?" he would smile and say, "Because one day I was exactly where you are, and someone helped me." Then he would look up for a moment and quietly add, "And that's how God works."